welcome to my channel. So I decided to start this first video on my application for a student visa to Republic of Korea or South Korea. So if you can see here the screen, you can see that this is the website for the Consulate of Republic of Korea in Cebu, which in which it would be advantage to us as a Visayas resident since I'm from Iloilo City. So I decided to just apply through their consulate in Cebu as it is nearer. And you can see here the requirements. Let me just share the part wherein we look for the requirements, documents or the required documents. I decided to already have this one for studying Korea. So they have this post. It's way back in 2012, but I think this somewhat updated with what I'm going to share on my end. As you can see the list, so visa requirements for studying abroad, application form, of course this is the list, and we need to pay for a visa fee of 3,000 pesos. So from my end is if we can compare this with what we did during our application. Probably that was 2 months ago. So we did fill up this one. This is also important. You can download this from the website, or you can just get it from the consulate right away. But if helps if you get to fill this one up prior. And I think we'll also have a separate video for this, for filling up the application form. And of course, you need also your passport, your original passport, which you would also 6 months valid, which you need to submit personally to the consulate. And then along with it, you would also have a passport size color picture. I submitted mine. I think I went with 2 copies, but I think the consulate returned a copy back for the passport picture, to make sure that you also follow the policy of having your pictures with the colored or light colored shirt with white background. And of course, next is the copy of the passport, the first page copy. So we would also have that. Preferably, I did our copy with a colored photocopy, so it's very much in detail and clearer than that of the black and white. And if you have traveled for the OECD member countries, you need also original copy of valid visa and arrival stamps. This is a special case, but for me, I didn't proceed with this one since I have not yet traveled to these OECD member countries. So Philippines last school record original, that is your transcript of records, you would also need to submit that. Of course, the usual processing from your school or university. And for your NSO birth certificate, this would be somewhat crucial. You need also to have at least a year ago copy if you're constantly processing your PSA. So this is not NSO, but rather PSA, Philippine Statistics Authority birth certificate, to have an original copy of this. And if you have no scholarship grant, you would need this one, financial support and document. You would also follow this, but for my end, I had a scholarship with the university, so I skipped this requirement for this one. And for the original admission certificate, of course, from the university, which is also given to you, it was also given to me. They have listed their visa requirements and added this one. And also along with it is the document of their business permit of that university in Korea. And for instances that you are applying a student visa for an exchange student, then you would need this scholarship and change agreement, and the recommendation issued from Philippine school for that kind of situation for an exchange student policy. And also in addition to this, do take note that I've also produced a TB test result with accredited hospital. So if you see that requirement, I think they have also posted this on the visa announcements. Let me check for this further. Don't really allow the pop-ups. Okay, but they have this post on the visa announcement. If you can just check on this, there are requirements for TB testing, because we're coming from of the list of their countries that are from their uh, certificate of tuberculosis. This one, I think this is a posting. This December 22, but I think they have an updated certificate of health treatment result. You would also need to have this and copy it. And if you are, of course, in the Visayas region, you follow these designated hospitals that is aligned or assigned for TB testing. So we'll use this certificate of tuberculosis screening, and should also be added as a new certificate that you have been tested and has been proven negative from that. So as you can see here, the testing of these countries were included here. The Philippines as on the watch list, somewhat of the watch list of this requirement for the long-term visa, that is 90 days and above screening, and that is under the student D2 visa type. Now if you have procured or already have a list of these requirements, as I mentioned on the list from my end, you will need to then book an appointment for the Consulate of Republic of Korea. So in our end, this is the website. It's g4kgo.kr. So if you go into the main website, you can see here this is already translated, I think in Korean, in English I mean. So this is the Korean website. You need to click this box here to translate it back to English. So if you can see that it is now in English, you need to click on reservation to diplomatic mission. So you can see you just really need to read some of this if this is also important. Documents to prepare, identification, or reservation receipt, that is a printout after you make a reservation, and additional documents specific to the type inquiry. So from our end, of course, the list as I mentioned for the student visa, and then you just need some IDs and the online reservation receipt printout. So you click this one. This requires a member login. So what I did is that I used this login. You will enter your name, your email address. So let's try this one. You need to check this. It's required, and enter your name as shown in your passport, email address. Let's try this. I think let's see. Okay, that's Yahoo. I'm using Yahoo, and enter his name. Show your passport, and select your number. You also need this one for Philippines. Then enter your number here, and then send verification. So after verification is sent, you will also enter the captcha. After that, you enter it here, the verification, and then you click login. So after that login, there's an insight here that you will select the diplomatic mission. So to take note here that your diplomatic mission would be for the Consulate of Republic of Korea in Cebu. So you would need to check that. There is a drop down list after this, and then select the type of visa that you would need to apply. So that is for the workers in other mission, that is under the students. Students is not really specific or specified there, but it's in the diplomatic mission mentioned for workers in other mission on the drop down. And then you can select the date and time, do the reservation details or other information needed, and then click the book confirmation. I think I have an email here which we're going to share to you in a bit, which we have. So for the email output, it would look like this one. Your visit has been scheduled as follows. I have made this one confirmation number. The date, the purpose of visit would be visa, others, workers or others. Diplomatic mission is Cebu office. Of course, the contact number and the address is here. My name, my phone number, and the other info needed. So I am applying. I also placed a note. I'm applying for a D-2 visa, etc. And that's the other info that was added. Now, after confirmation of your booking, you need also to check after submission of your documents. So after you have submitted there, to make sure that also you have prepared some of the extra notes that they have under we can say that they are regulations as you submit. Of course, you need also to somewhat wear properly. Say my formal would be my suggestion for that, and submit. I think for the students, they open at around 11 a.m. I was able to book mine as 11:30, but if they are not, or if the initial applicants have already been finished for application, I think they would also allow you to pass your requirements ahead of your scheduled appointment. Now after let's say you have already passed and meet the requirements, and they have given you the allotted time wherein you could get your visa, whether it's approved or not. You can check the status on this website. So you can see here, this is the visa.go.kr. I've already placed the check application status, but if you go to the main website, so that is what this looks like. It is I think already on the English version, it is already translated. You can check on application status in print. This is on the left menu, so you can check on this. So this would be the page that would look like. You can have this one as checking your application by clicking this. The type of application will be diplomatic office. Then you would need to input your passport number. Your name is English, that is shown on your passport, and your date of birth. This is also, you can type it here, month, day, and year. So for example, you have this year, month, and day. So this is the format of that. So after that, you can click on search, and it will appear below what will be the status of that. And do take note here, for the name in English, you can follow this as shown on your passport. So after that, for my end, I think we have processed it about they've given us 10 working days for the student visa to be processed. I think we already saw the status that has approved. It has been approved at around during the 9th day or the 9th day of the release. So it was approved a day before the scheduled release of the as the date as they have posted after you have submitted your visa application. So I think that is pretty much it for this one, as I shared to you guys my experience in applying for a student D-2 visa for South Korea, as being a scholar also, and having this one submitted via the Consulate of the Republic of Korea in Cebu. And again, this wrap up, you need also to have not only the initial requirements as I mentioned on the first part of this video, but also you need to take the tuberculosis test exam and result with having a certificate of TB medical exam for long-term visa as added to your list of requirements for submission for a student visa for Korea. So for any questions, inquiries, just let me know in the comments below so we can have a discussion on that. And I will try my best to help you guys for this kind of setup. And I think that's pretty much it. Thank you for checking this first video of this channel. It's somewhat like a tutorial on the application, but I hope this has helped you guys in your application for a student visa for Korea. Thank you guys for watching, and until the next video upload.